It was released by our leaders in the East, not by even our own clear enemies that we know. No, it was released by the ones that we presumed our own brothers and our own elders, our own leaders. They said they should go and kidnap Simon. They should go and do the same thing they did to Martin Ambikano. While the terrorists are telling you, do not touch our own terrorists, oh, because they are working for our own interest. But Ejiofor was telling you, you must. I have already filed a case and we must bring Simon Ekpa back so that he will come and be in the same place with Martin Ambikano the same way that we did to Martin Ambikano. This is what the terrorists are telling you. And then you saw the other one that I just removed from the screen. What your own leaders and rulers are telling you. So who is working for your own interests? Obi, please, you may say something. Welcome to the studio. Thank you for your earlier broadcast of today. I was watching in my office, so I appreciate what you did there. Thank you to all Biafrans for your best wishes on my birthday. I appreciate so much. Thank
Ah,
you so much.
true. Today na your birthday, Mazi. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Now today, my papa and my mama agree. Say, may they bring me come. So they release me today, enter the world. Thank you to all Biafrans. Obim, say something because we will be bringing Simon to
Happy birthday. Everybody
thank
in the
you.
house, please. I want to see 1,000 happy birthday on the comment section.
Thank you.
For a warrior, for a fighter, for a genuine fighter. For all that power,
Thank you.
Akparawa Sonny in the
Thank
house. Happy
you.
birthday. Anywhere you
Thank
are,
you.
throw him some
Thank
powder
you.
on his head. Pour him some
Thank
blessings.
you.
God
Thank
bless you, my brother.
you. Thank you, Obim. Thank you. God bless you.
Um,
Obim,
going further with my
one is a new.
yes, I see
Obim,
some birthday wishes. I see some birthday wishes coming. Please keep it
it's
coming.
calling me.
1,000. 1,000. Anywhere you are watching this broadcast, send in 1,000 happy birthday. You are watching
Thank
from my
you.
page,
Thank you.
from Akparawa Sane, from
Thank you.
Pastor Bam Bam Bam. Please,
Thank
1,000
you.
birthday blessings for Akparawa Sane.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. God bless you all.
bless you,
Obim,
bless you, more bless. I wish you
Obim,
what I wish you. Only thing I wish you is Biafra, and
he
Biafra,
said,
we will all enter Biafra. You say,
he
going
said,
further, what we are talking about the northern leader as a terrorist, as their warriors, are telling you that nobody should kill the their warriors. If you must not vote for any politician who will attack or kill their warriors tomorrow. The Boko Haram, the bandits, the ISWAP, the people that are killing people in Izombe. Of course, you know. Of course, you know. Hamufu has been boiling. The Izombe picture I saw yesterday, the video, nobody is there today. If the things that happen in Hamufu happen in your own village, viewers, will you go home? No, this is strategy for them to take over our land. Remember, my most utmost concern is our leader's health. Our leader's health is going down. Our leader is dying slowly, and nobody is doing anything. I am telling you today, you supporters of P2B, you the one Nigerianist, you are the one killing our people because you will never support anybody that is fighting for freedom. Why you want to remain in that dungeon? And you guys are just 1%, but because you have the power, you are one of the you are one of the Fulani terrorists. You are one of the Eastern governors. You are one of the local government chairman. Call it anything you are today because you want to gain one thing or the other from the Fulani Caliphate. That's why you are joining the Fulani to kill your brothers. You will never end well. Be you a white. Be you even. I'm talking my own. I don't even trust all this our legal team. As far as I'm concerned, because if they can, Ejimako will come today to talk about our leader's health is going down. Our leader needs surgery. Is it today that they found out? Why is Ejikala White not telling us that? Why is the Sun not telling us that? Where is the footage of our leader being kidnapped in Kenya? I am not happy. Please, I am not happy. I hope I came out very well. I don't know if my internet allows my voice to come out. Sonny, did you hear me?
Yeah. I heard you. Your voice was okay. Thank you.
Because
Thank you,
I'm
Obim.
not happy at all.
Obim, there is a question on the screen. If the Fulani terrorist advocate or protector or spokesman says, I am happy with our terrorists. They are our soldiers of the caliphate. They are our warriors that we are using to fight and be killing the people from the east and the south. Then, Ohaneze Ndibo is telling the same Fulani terrorist government that they should come and kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa the same way they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that they will lock him up, so that there will be no way for us to even have a say in one Nigeria again. How do you compare the two of them? Who is actually working for the interests of the other, and who is actually killing the people?
This is for only the Nkurumiri group of 500,000 recharge card holders. Because in the first place, if you think you can catch air, go and catch it. Let's say now. If you can catch spirit, go and catch it. This Ohaneze Ndoshi, these people you see today talking this are the Fulani themselves, Fulani as leakers. They want the same way they kidnap our leader, but they think they can do anything to Simon. This guy you are seeing today, that's why some people, when I look at some people, I'll tell them you don't have brain. If you have brain, you support our leader, but you hate Simon. So where is the DOS picture? If they are not working with Ohaneze Ndoshi, where are the DOS in the newspaper? If they are not working with the Fulani killing our people, that is the only answer. They cannot do nothing to Simon. Simon in Igbo land, Simon will say is more powerful than these people. Simon was prepared like this. Simon is not ordinary human being as well as our leader. They cannot, you cannot do him nothing. They can threaten from now till tomorrow, nothing. Sit at home is aching them. That is the only weapon we have. Biafrans, whenever you hear sit at home, don't look back. Sit at home. That is the only weapon we have now. That is the only thing that is making them to talk about our freedom. Our leader is in DSS dungeon. They are not saying anything. Why would they say anything if they are benefiting? If they are the one that kidnapped him in the first place? Huh? It is only Ohaneze and the criminal that will come and be. Now, Gumi is telling you that you should not touch our foot soldiers. They are our warriors. The ASWAP, the Boko Haram, the bandit. Of course, before now, we know they are their warriors. If they can recruit them back into the military, people that say, yes, we killed many people, we bombed everywhere, we bombed defense headquarters, we killed Nigeria, millions of Nigeria, not even one person. They killed many Nigerians, and guess what? People are coming out to come and tell me that they hate Simon. You should know that if Simon is not our own foot soldier, as I am one of the foot soldiers, if you are one of the foot soldiers, please comment under the comment section. We are not the kind of foot soldiers. As Gumi have confirmed that Boko Haram is their own foot soldier. I am my own Boko Haram. I am Boko Haram without weapon, with flag. My own Boko Haram is with flag. My own foot soldier is with this flag. Our leader said he will destroy the zoo with words from his mouth. With this flag, we have destroyed the zoo. That's why you see them running helter-skelter. So sit at home is their that one we we do it even more. Guess what? Just Nigeria, Biafrans, imagine if we do sit at home for 2 weeks or for 1 month. What will happen? They will all faint. International community will start asking you, please come to the table. What do you want? Remember, Biafra is our target. 2023 is the deal. We will not exceed 2023. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Obim. Mazira. Pastor Vam Vam Vam.
Nwanne.
Vam 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 Vam. Vam 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 the show. Vam 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 the show. Imagine they say go and kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa the same way you kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But these people that are saying this thing, they claim to be World Igbo Congress, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, DOS, Igbo leaders, governors, rulers, elders. While a terrorist advocate is coming out to tell you, do not touch our own terrorists because these are our own soldiers of the caliphate. Can Biafrans see that without Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they are finished? Because this is a point of reflection for them to understand that they have no leaders nor rulers that claim to be ruling over them, but they have sold their souls to the antics of the terrorists. Fam 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 the show, Pastor Fam fam fam.
It is now that you will really know this set of people are really human, something else we should call them. Maybe we should coin a name for by at least before the end of today, we should have coming out to even apologize to Simon Ekpa after that write-off, because already coming from the government, that is already clear, because Gumi government, because the same thing, the Gumi government, and if Gumi can tell you that these terrorists them that they are their foot soldiers and that they are warriors, saying anything, although we knew before, and he has only, and the government still not saying anything, and these people up to shamelessly keeping quiet, and some of them, they are saying, what are they even saying? It's so pathetic. So it's now shows that these people need to their own selves. Maybe people, like as they call them, they have their families abroad. They are like a mother that have 40 houses abroad, and they feel it may not touch them, so they don't want to talk. People, the village people of Ekpa, the village people of Okeziba, the village people of, even though Devumaya and his families are not there, now that it is time for you to disown them right now, calling your own savior terrorists, that you know that your own governors, somebody like if what is his name, Devumaya, was crying on TV saying that I help you people now, and it is evident that this government are the ones that were killing you. Yet you are still, own people, because as far as we are concerned, we know that it is the South governors and the politicians that proscribe IPOB. Concerned, they could not even have anything whatsoever with which they will use to proscribe us, that proscribe IPOB. So, large, wherever you are, it is time for you to use your teeth. You should know where you belong. Now, you should know who is for you.
Thank you, Mazirab. Mazirab, you have to refresh because your network was taking up some of your messages. Refresh, so that if you speak again, the audience can do well. So, Biafrans, it is very clear and it is in plain black and white for you to understand what is actually going on. This time you see here now is a time where you need to understand the real enemies of Biafra. If Gumi and the Northern elders are in support of the terrorists that they are using to kill everybody in the country, but our own Ohanezes, our own Igbo leaders, our own lawyers that we have, our own DOS that we have, they are actually the people that are calling and asking for the head of Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is actually working for your interests. We want you people to understand something. By tomorrow, I will try to make sure these two photos are collected in one page so that you see the message of Gumi on one side, you see the message of Ohaneze Ndibo, and the message of Barrister Ejiofor, and the message of the DOS and one Nigerian government. You see all of them in one page like this. You compare and contrast, and then you will be able to tell us who is actually working for your own interests. Because when you see all of them in blend, you will understand why we are saying what we are saying. The enemies that we have that has made it very easy for us all to be killed in years has been the man that has been the eye of one Nigeria inside us, which we are taught is actually someone that is working for us, not knowing that it is actually the worst thing that has happened to us. What you see now on the screen is that police rescued 865 kidnapped victims, arrested 383 suspects, IGP Ali Baba. Then in Kaduna there, you see another publication that says, in Kaduna, terrorists in military uniform invade Kaduna market, kill six, and then abduct many. We want you to understand something here. So that when they tell you, go and arrest Mazi Simon Ekpa, because he's fighting for freedom, you will now understand what is going on. When they tell you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be arrested because or must be kidnapped because he's fighting for freedom, you will now understand. The real terrorist now, the real man in charge, is telling you, do not touch our terrorists. So we like them like that. They are our soldiers of the caliphate. We are using them to make sure we reduce the numbers of the other people that does not agree with our own mandate. And then what you are saying is that someone that says he is a lawyer of IPOB, someone who says he's a lawyer of IPOB is actually the person that now took us to court and say, we must be kidnapped, we must be arrested, we must be locked up the same way that they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that all our voices will be doomed. Nobody will be even able to know or remember whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu exists, or whether Biafra is still there, or whether we even have a say. Whereas they are doing nothing to stop the terrorist attack or killings in Biafra land in any way possible. Do you now understand what our elders and leaders are? The one way paid me pass be say, the people where you think say they were working in one accord with you for years, they are actually the person that were cutting your leg down, cutting. Ejiofor, look at World Labour Congress that were giving Martin Nnamdi Kanu their words. These are people killed, and the same terrorists say, do not touch them, we are using them. They, our own elders, they are so ready to come and kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa. Then the lawyer that we say is one of our lawyers, he also said he is filing a case that Mazi Simon also should be kidnapped the same way Martin Nnamdi Kanu that he is defending. Oh my God. Please, let us bring Mazi Simon to the screen so that Biafrans will continue to listen from there. We will revisit this matter tomorrow in a large scale. And you can see now that they have turned things around like this. They have not brought Brekete. They have not given Brekete the assignment and say, Brekete, come and do the assignment.
We know if we identify any way bandits today, we send you Osambisa they there. Go, you go kill Tire. The ones where they terrorize us. This one you are killing officially. And God is blessing you for killing. Not this one that God will destroy you and your entire group. Small boys carry one kind charm. They deceive them. The innocent children, young men, yes, young men that have that young men will get prospect past that. Waiting be name. This boy will run go Finland. Oh, say no be the man they do am. Say now other people they do am. What of the broadcast way they make, giving instructions? What of the broadcast? Why we go sit on the support bad thing? And if be like say government get hand for this thing. If government no get hand for this thing, therefore handle them. Is it deliberate? Is it deliberate? If not, why? One of the reasons why I think say this man they do this thing now. One, if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, in leadership don't finish. So it go want make them continue to detain Nnamdi Kanu.
This is the exact script that is given to Brekete from our elders and DOS members. And when you hear him read it and speak, he speaks everything in line with the mandate that is given to him. The same thing that a Jofor is saying is what Brekete is saying here. So there's nothing different from their write-ups, just for people to understand what is happening here. Oh my God, my. Brekete is telling you that the reason why we are continuing the agitation is because when Mazinam Kanu does not come out again, oh my God.
Good evening, good
The second is
afternoon,
here.
good morning, depending on where you are watching from. Welcome to this live program. This is live and direct on Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM, live and direct on Enter Biafra channel 1 and 2, Enter Biafra live streaming app, Enter Biafra iOS, Android, Enter Biafra YouTube channel, and of course, we are live on Twitter, Twitch, and all autopiloted IPOB media platform all over the world. Today we have the radical awareness for the Biafra exit in 2023. And like you all have just listened to this idiot, to this nonentity, to this buffoon, to this terrorist advocacy or advocate of terrorist activist, you just hear him, all of them are lamenting. They are all shouting. And when you listen to their reasoning, you will know that these are idiots. Somebody said that why we are doing what we are doing is because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, our leadership have ended. Okay? So, and we are doing what we are doing so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not come out. I do not understand the brain behind. If you know that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, what we are doing is going to end, which is the agitation for Biafra is going to end. So why are you wasting your time doing something that you know does not hold water? Bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out and end all this our agitation. If you think that that is what is going to end it. But you see how they reason. They reason upside down. That is Aboki. Of course, not even Aboki. That is the Fulani nomadic way of reasoning, is upside down. If you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a reasonable man and he is a great man, and so immediately he come out, we are going to drop, because what we are doing is that we are agitating for our freedom. So if you know that if he come out now, this our agitation, which I am doing now, is going to end. Why are you, what are you waiting for? Okay? That is the foolish, and you know, is in fact the most awkward, reasoning I have had in my life is this. Honestly. So if you know that, I do not know why what we are doing, I don't know how it concerns Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? It is unbelievable. So how does what we are doing concern Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not giving us order. We are not taking instruction from him. Okay? So how does what we are doing now concern him? Okay? And that is, honestly, I don't understand. What is the connection between what we are doing now and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have been in incarceration for 2 years now? Okay? You say, he is doing what he is doing because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, the leadership have ended. So if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you have come to realize that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more civilized than me, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more reasonable than me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more experienced than me, because I've been hearing them. I've been hearing even Okwadike of Ibuku in their elders' press release. They said inexperienced Simon Ekpa. They said that Simon Ekpa is an inexperienced agitator. So, and they say that I'm the servant of learning from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more experienced and listening to people, why don't you bring him out so that he is going to solve your problem? Because we have become your problem. And actually, our main agenda, our main target and task is to become your problem. And we have achieved that. We want to become the problem of Nigeria. And we have successfully achieved it. So the head, the middle, and the tail, they are all lamenting. They say, oh, we are better with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is better that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here. This is not how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to do it. I don't know when we told them that we are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I do not know when we informed them that, yes, we are Mazi Nnamdi. We are not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not us. So our agenda, our task, our main objective is to make sure that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu become useless. That is all. And we have achieved that. With what is happening in Nigeria now, the way they are crying every day, we have made this particular crime that Nigeria committed against Biafra to become useless. Their money have been wasted. Every penny they spent in kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya has become useless. They can now understand that without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to get Biafra faster. They have come to understand that this one, or calling boycott of election and calling off the boycott of election, is not in our dictionary. They have come to understand that we are actually not talking about the boycotting of election. We are stopping Nigeria from conducting election. The only election that is going to be allowed is a referendum. And I know that the radical awareness for this particular referendum is all over Biafra land. You can see flyers everywhere. You can see posters. You can see banner. You can see more of them are coming because people are contributing actually to print more of the posters. So the radical awareness is just starting. We don't want to see any political campaign poster anywhere. Where you see them, bring them down, destroy them, replace them with the poster of referendum now, Biafra referendum and attention. Replace it. Anywhere you see poster of the presidential candidate, governorship candidate, senator, anything poster in Biafra land, remove it, replace it with our referendum now. As simple as that. I will call it the radical awareness, and that is already ongoing. So, my people of Biafra, you can see that our plan and the template we are following is working very well. We said our agenda, our objective is to make sure that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very useless. And we have done it. We have achieved it. Our own is that we they do, it they show. It they do, it they show. Seeing is believing. And for that reason, I want to play audio of the people that are working with the criminals in the DOS. You know, when they tell you to stop listening to Simon Ekpa, it's not because Simon Ekpa is lying. It's not because Simon Ekpa is deceiving you. It's not because that thing that, you know, the only reason why the criminals in the DOS that we have expelled from Biafra movement, the only reason they ask you not to be listening to Simon Ekpa is so that you will not hear the truth. Because if you can't hear the truth and remain the same. So there are people that are listening to the truth. These are people that have sold their soul to the devil. So now, when people are not listening to our broadcast, they don't listen to truth. So they are in darkness. So they went to many native doctors to make people not to listen to me. One of the job they did is that they went to some juju and they tell the juju that they should do some things so that people will not like me. Okay? So that Biafrans will not like me. You know, this is one of the things they did. I know all those things. So they were doing all this juju on the contention that no, but people should not like me. And I believe that that as well has failed. So even though the Nigerian media is carrying all this fake news about me and propaganda and all that, still, you can agree with me that that also have failed. Now, Barrister Ejiofor, the criminal, the murderer, the kidnapper, and the treacherous Ejiofor, went to his village, went to Orifite. You know, there is this or Aroshi, in Orifite, that Ejiofor went to on the 27th of December, okay, which is today also, yesterday also. Ejiofor went to this Aroshi with 2 cows, okay. Ejiofor went to Aroshi with 2 cows. And this is somebody that, Clement, thank you very much for my billboard poster. Thank you very much, Clement. We appreciate you. Now, Ejiofor went to the Aroshi with 2 big cows, on the 27th, for him to know that even in his village, we monitor him. We know what is going on. So Ejiofor went to this Aroshi to kill 2 cows. And this is a man who told you he does not worship idol. He said he doesn't worship idol. Okay? He said he doesn't worship. When they went, because the man is all lies. Criminals. They are all liars and all that. He said he is not worshiping idols. That, what is Chan going to do in his house? He went on the 27th of this month or so to the Aroshi in Orifite and with 2 big cows. But he says he's a knight in the church, right? So tell him, if he like, let him kill all the cow of Fulani in Igbo land to the Aroshi in Orifite. That Aroshi can never work against me. Everything he have in his mind, going to that Aroshi to harm me or harm somebody, is going to come back to him. Let me also make it very clear. The man who went to shoot me at Imuoka, everybody knows the Imuoka. The man that went to shoot me at Imuoka, he already died, right? I am saying it now, no. The man who went to Imuoka to shoot me, is Ejiofor not aware of it? Ejiofor knows this man. He went to Imuoka. After he went to the Imuoka, at the end of the day, he slumped and died. So if Ejiofor have gone to Aroshi in Orifite to kill 2 cows in order to harm Simon Ekpa, watch Ejiofor between now and some certain time. Very soon. Watch it, Joffo. The Aroshi, the thing he have in his mind, going to Dr. Aroshi, will follow him 1,000-fold. And all the male from Nanya, it is going to be like that. So tell Joffo that I am aware of the 2 cows he took to the Aroshi in Orifite. And everything he has in his mind, I know that this is not the first time he's doing it. And I'm aware that he takes cows to that Aroshi every year. That is what I know. I'm very, very aware of that. So he take the Aroshi, he take the cows to the Aroshi every year. Every year he killed cow. Today, this year, he took 2 cows to the Aroshi, probably having Simon Ekpa in mind. Mananka, Gabon Jedebe. So having said that, we have come this evening to continue what we are doing, what we know how to do best, which is to make sure that we expose the Nigeria failing state and failed state of Nigeria. Now, before we go forward to what we want to do today, I want to play 2 voices. These 2 voices, one is one of the men that was following the criminals in DOS, the expelled criminals in DOS. The other one is the voice of the donors, of those who are in abroad, somewhere in Europe, donating money to the criminals in DOS, and they are lamenting. All of them are lamenting. There is nothing to show for it. And the essence of playing this audio is not to expose the 2 people, but the reason why I'm going to play this audio is to confirm the lamentation of the one in Europe, donating money to them, and then the lamentation of those blind ones that they say should not listen to Simon Ekpa, and they are carrying gun on ground. They are supposed to be part of ESN, but they were deceived. So today, all of them are now repenting. They are opening their eye. So if this man on ground listening to this audio, he should not take it as if I am exposing him. Okay? He should take it as I am using it for educational purpose. For other people, ndị kano na ebe ono, ndị akabe wechegharịa, for those that have not repented, so that they can listen. But the problem is that some of them doesn't even have access to listening to what we are doing. So the few people that still remain with them, blind people, one day, all of them are repenting. And I believe that between now and January, 2nd week, everybody will decide them. And I don't know, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. I don't know, appreciate you for your super chat. Now, I want everybody to listen to this. Now, this voice now is the voice of one of them here in Europe. Is the voice of one of them here in Europe.
IPOB one family. When we here is and they here will a very clear fact. If I be true fact, the message is and they here. Mark one day full near in her. Blue dear picture. I am a gagore. Waka gone, face. I got back on no. Ndi shine gano. Money hand me. Obugi name peace. Negotiation. And eduri andi mana to ego na ebubata ewere yobro negotiation for so many years talk about negotiation with Fulani government. Aburi accord had edete omu ihe kwela negotiation hekwela ndị a na-eme ihe a na-ebuta onye abụrụ onye a na-ebuta mana na-ebuta akpụ join together ihu a fight this very thing edete mmadụ ndị na-atụ ego a na-ahụ ihe eji emepụta a na-ekele dị ụlọ obodo anyị ndị shi anụ akwa ebe ọ na-atụ ego unu na-atụ ego ha na-ebu ihe ha onweghị ihe eji emepụta ego ahụ assign me protect Biafra land. That Biafra land they may la protect. Agwa ma agwa initially. Say ha ogo unu na gi send the east. Where I send Abuja. Okay man na log Abuja and more intervention through the world power we intervene. Carry another east. How was systematical clearing of ndị Igbo. Sika log mgbe m gwa ya na anya ziem ngana in my luxurious place or may expect ndị ọzọ nọ na Biafra land gana log. Then I atu ego next year atu ego ejirega fun I'm a sponsor ngwa ya duku ga may arrangement ndị ga bịa bakasi Abuja yobrokwa nka na bakasi Biafra land.
Yet he is still contributing to the criminals in the DOS, expert criminals in the DOS, and he's complaining that he has not seen anything that they are doing with it. Yet all can I support Okwaha because of envy, greediness, jealousy of Simon Ekpa and the group. Oh, China, how can you know that the people you are contributing money to are criminals, yet you are not supporting those who are doing the thing you are crying for now? I want everybody to listen.
My own junior brother may kidnap. The police may kidnap before me bubale nugu before. Ebubale ana ekwachiji court. Eji aga kwa bubu ya northern side ka ha gbuo ya. Anyị nwere eba goro kpọ lawyer. Mgbe anyị nọkwa nọ n'Enugu ọkpa lọ ihe mgbe mee na oji pụta. Anyị gara na-atụ ego ebe a yọrọ egbuchila nke anyị mụ nwanne nke mụ a. Ọkwa otu ọgbairo ndị ọzọ. Then aka akwa ha tụọ ego buta. Tụọ ego ndị isi tụọ ego a na-enye ego a ma na-ahụ ihe eji ego a na-eme. Ego ha na-enye IPOB. Ama m ihe eji ya na-ahụ. Unu mee udo. Agwala m ha.
He is asking for peace. Instead of him, how can he be asking for peace? For people that have already sold the struggle, for people have already sold their hand, and they can never work for Biafra again. The people that have already sold their hand are working for Nigerian government. They are collecting money to cancel everything that we are doing to work for Biafra. How can you be waiting for them to who is asking for no election? How can they do this with me and the autopilot and Biafrans who have decided that the election will take place in Biafra land? You asking people that say they are going to do everything for election, for people to win election, to come and make peace with me. It is not possible. Now, if you support that you want this particular no election, why are you with them? Why are you still talking in their platform that you DOS, the criminals should come and beg, they should come and make peace with Owazirike, make peace with autopilot, make peace with anybody? The people don't want to get to Biafra. Is it so difficult to understand? You know, and this man happens to be in Europe. I don't know whether he's in Belgium or where. I don't know where he is. But how can somebody at this age, at this century, see something korokoro? You want people that don't want what you want. You follow them. It's not that one at Juju now. They don't want what you want. And you follow them. But instead of you to support autopilot, it is because Simon Ekpa is involved. And it is envy, jealousy. Envy and jealousy.
Oh, treasure me here. Emudo. Anaghị ada abụ onye a na-aka anya onye a na-eme otu a gaa na-ebu mana ya na-ebo ihe anaghị eburita otu esi achọ freedom. Unu adịghị capable na-enwe iche a n'oche ebe ahụ hapụ risk life for people. Ime action a na-eme ya this problem a na-emecha ya ọdịdị ka ndị isi eriela ego dupụta akpa ndị mmadụ ka ha na-amụ.
Ya dịzị ka ndị isi eriela ego as if the leadership have it. They have embezzled money. They have collected money from you. Collected money from the Nigerian government on enough here nanya.
Amusucha haga kwa werega no acha abroad.
Okay.
Unu kwa country nu ano. Mu lose more than $1 million in here. He lose everything mu ekotonu.
Okay. He said he lost about $1 million in this particular struggle. He lost everything he had in Cotonou, including, every business he has in Cotonou. He lost it because of this Biafra. And according to him, it is estimated at $1 million. Are you people listening?
I lose my document to that.
Okay.
As a happy Biafra, document. Kingsley that way, everybody that way.
Right.
Then ka fight wa ihe basa Biafra. Then unu na-elekwa onye a bụrụ onye ọjọọ, onye a na-eme otu a, onye a ga-esi IPOB. your freedom.
Okay, he is agreeing with us. We are not for peace. We are not for peace at all. No, 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 no. We are not for peace. So I am not a preacher of peace in Nigeria. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is a terrorist government. Nigeria sponsors killing of my people. And for us to fight Nigeria, we are not ready for peace in Nigeria. So we are going to engage Nigeria just the same way they engage our people. This man agree with us. Yet, he want to be paying money to the criminals in the US who don't want to do what we are doing. He is preaching to them. Listen,
No, no,
no, he will not die.
A prisoner, that very peace.
Tonya Obi Obodo, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you.
A Jew wisdom, so. Yeah, Joe to an book. Hame Katandiana, a fight to car. Anne Tia Bagaramano Mondica standing. Emekata Chandia, Hebu Namdika, Rihanna San me protect Namdika, Hebu Yeba.
Did you hear that? He said that if they succeed in quenching, if the Nigerian government succeed in quenching us, in quenching autopilot, if the Nigerian government succeed in quenching Simon Ekpa and autopilot Adomada, that they are going to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yet, he is not supporting us. I want you people to understand, though, this man identified the important role we are playing now. This man identified that we have actually made this whole kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very useless. And this man is telling the criminals in the DOS that we have expelled from the Biafra struggle that if the Nigerian government succeed, like you just hear what I was playing for this Brekete, whatever man, that if they succeed in quenching what we are doing, they are going to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yet, he is not coming to support us so that Nigeria will not quench it. Do you understand me? That is wickedness of man. He identified the role we are playing now, especially in the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us just not even talk about Biafra. But he identified that if they succeed in quenching our light and they fight, they are going to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yet, he is not seeing any reason to come and say, okay, let me support this autopilot now. Since the activity is making sure that they hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they cannot do anything to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they are afraid of what we can do. He is not coming to support us. So I want you people to listen to the wickedness of man. Listen to him.
Also, a prisoner, that very peace.
Okay.
A Jew wisdom, so. To an book, Hame Katandiana, a fight to car. A tear to a Bagaramano Mondica and Ekata Chandia, Hebu Namdika, Rihanna.
That what we are doing is to prove that there is still Biafra, that Biafrans are still standing. And if they succeed in quenching the fire that we have in us, they are going to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yet, this man is not part of autopilot. I want you people to understand the wickedness of man. Wickedness. Because no Simon Ekpa. So instead Simon Ekpa will do it, he will die in the hand of the DOS. I want you to understand that not only the people, these are just few people that are remaining. And this man, according to them, is in Belgium also. So I want you people to understand that I'm going to play another audio of a man who is on ground or as well. So listen to him as he continues to lament here.
Protect because of any other human being. Safety of people. Everything we are talking is a peaceful something. It may compromise millions of Nigerians. No can apply it to compromise the Nigerian government. Right. And you didn't see go. I have to be very
okay, he's still asking. Have them been paid? Have the criminals in DOS been paid? That is the J4 is the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. And he has received his own money. Waiting to receive when the Biafra liberation and the movement have died completely, but he failed.
Specific.
Okay. He's
go up. Find a fault from this.
okay. All right.
The discrimination gabata in the two people na me struggle this thing. Onye am accuse onye am accuse onye. Ndị directors ahụ na Facebook bukwa ha accuse onye am accuse onye am accuse. Otwese acho freedom. Which type of nonsense intellectual such data channel directorate seat?
Okay. Yet he is still supporting them. He is not autopilot. I want you people to understand that he's not autopilot.
Una ga akpakọ ọnụ, una si mmadụ ndị emechi ọnụ ma onye ga-ekwukwu okwu. Ata ya mmadụ niile. Ikwukwu okwu, achọ ihe ga-eme accuse.
Okay.
Otu esi eme freedom.
All right.
Onye mara ibe onye isi ike ga-adịghị instant issue. You step down there. Ndị capable anọ ebe ahụ.
Okay.
Ọ bụghị risk your life for people. Ndị mara na amụ.
All right. He's still shouting. What this man don't understand is that the train have left them. Ụgbọ ahapụ go ha. Wee na-aga. Ụgbọ ahapụ go ha. He is yet to understand that no why I have to go her. Honestly, I don't understand. Uba have to go her. This man don't understand it. You know? He don't understand that the Uba have to go her. So let us continue.
Oba Chifobalan, oh yeah, eku. Eluz much. Unu kwa munu anu. Muna chikola no. Nonsense politic diplomacy so this struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, so this struggle and awa abo jen no food aba and no get with quarrels of week or tunde ba insi.
Okay.
Nga no peaceful, they are no aya.
They are not peaceful, they are no aya. Yet I don't want no aya, I don't want no peaceful. I have said this several times. With all there are this Nigeria government sponsored killings in our land, and we are defending our people against them. So we are not for peace. I have said this several times. So if you do not support the people that want you to go underground, name underground, why are you lamenting? If you are lamenting them, come to support what we are doing, because that is the way to go. So, but why must you? It is called wickedness of heart, wickedness of man. That is what this man is. He is not supporting the people that are doing what he wants.
I told the peace.
Okay.
How one? Two I did together. On the other one, they said, they said, I chop freedom. Jehovah Chuko Kikabia Magbam. I got stand the war. Face to face war.
Okay.
The famous freedom about this.
Are you hearing it? The man is telling them, now I got stand the war. That is what we want, because we know you can never get freedom, because Nigeria, you can never get your freedom with begging and going to kneel down and going to presidency, and we have to fight our way to our freedom. That is our ideology, and we are doing that. And by next year, we are going to engage Nigeria fully. But this man, he cannot come to bring his money to support what we are doing. It is called witchcraft. This is the definition of witchcrafting. Witchcraft is not when you fly in the night. Witchcraft is not when you fly in the night. If you don't know the definition of witchcraft, this thing this man is doing here is the witchcrafting. Because you cannot be, the people you are supporting have sold out. So, and we are the one doing exactly what you want. But yet, you cannot come to support it. I want you to hear.
Onye ade capable directors you step down.
Okay.
You will coach the capable hand carry all this mess nonsense on the member.
Okay. All right.
Nigerian government may election tier president tiger tier against Indigo.
Exactly the same thing we are saying.
Agaji Nigerian government tier na OAU West African Organization never and the Fulani Nachi the whole West Africa Ogusu kwande Muslim gabia kwog because this is the time to liberate people fully.
This is the time to liberate our people. Yet this man is doing witchcraft. He don't want to follow the people that are actually liberating his people. He is calling people that have already sold out. phone cases na Ghana. Ndị na-ere cable, ndị na-ere wire eji charge phone, ndị na-ere charger na Ghana na Akpako shop ka ọ na-eso na-eche mgbe ha ga-abịa wee mee mkpọtụ. People that have nothing to offer. Ọ na-eche ha oluzo $1 million kpọrọ ego ha ewere ego na alụ hotel instead of him to come to people that are now ready and are giving their selfless service to bring Biafra. Or can or now shout now. And the worst is that nobody will hear him unless as I'm playing the audio now for the whole world to hear.
It's a time I could set him up together. He went to Biafra how many years? Biafra was him. He went to Biafra for so many years. What have you done with it? Our Biafra land protect.
Okay. I want him to show up in our next fundraising. Simon Ekpa. No more. All the he play. Now I'm supporting him. He can't do it. And because it is witchcraft. So, but now this man who let him come and prove us wrong. And say, oh, because the people who don't expect Kahaje made something are actually coming, running back to us now. Some of them few of them, because they don't have anybody anymore. But I'm going to play a voice audio of a gallant man. What they feel now, under the so-called DOS, how they are running here, Tasketa. Looking for how to contact autopilot. Maganagene, mwa biekwo angurugo.
But you didn't start again. Then continue and protect our Biafran land. And Bundi, but now just check them at the villages.
Okay.
Who naturally make team up together. Who not don't talk. He could go ahead and Namdikalo. Chineke sa Hebuya. Chineke sa Hebuya. The major thing Namdikalo na trouble freedom of Biafra. Christ is there to save the humanity. Christ started after his life. He ordered after to save these people. Save the people, deliver of the people. If in Mangbeti Peter trust stand, I just say no, go abogo, or Chineke mogo.
All right.
Mamamu, iham for the biage emezu. Then ndaimu and meche can protect Onyisi. Imami can protect this year, make protect this book one nebu Onyisi. Meji, we carry a do team up together. Okay. I fight this thing once and for all.
Right.
People are send the messages and here. I saw them send their sequel go back. I understand the truth and I understand the whole job.
Right.
Anything truth, you
are not in on the truth.
And I'm
kind of support in the truth. You are still supporting people that betrayed Mazenam the Kano and betrayed the Biafra. You can't kill the truth. Okay, now you are shouting to them to come and embrace truth. They are not supporting truth. So all you want you cannot say you are supporting the truth. How can you support the truth? If you are part of evil, if you support evil, you are also evil. So when any truth in a party, that truth, you cannot be preaching to them because what you are preaching to them is truth. But they don't want to accept your truth. So what are you doing with them? What is it that you are doing with them again? Since they don't want to accept your truth.
Aside onye mfobe bata di struggle bụ onye ndu Nnamdi Kanu Chineke gwa ma ya sendia. Then ihe ga-emekwa bụ ndị DOS ha na-eme otu ha na-eme ha hapụkwa the other section ha na-eme nke ha na team up together.
He is begging the DOS, the criminals in DOS that we have actually expelled. They could not stop us. As all of you can see, they could not stop us and they cannot stop us. Now he is telling them, the DOS should leave us. Let us do our own so they can do their own. Yet, they are not doing what he wants to, but he is begging them.
Oh yeah, we him go. Him man wo osioku ka mbe. Onye mpucho osioku yo gi me mi hojo. Obobanje bam bu esule bu mo ya bu nna ya bu family ya.
Okay.
Na-azị Chigeduzie. Aga m ahụ ihe ọjọọ mba nkịtị.
All right.
Ọ Chief Obarola na Oki na-ekwu. Unu gwa
Chief Obarola na Oki. Ọ sị na ya bụ Chief Obarola na Oki. Biko nu, send anụ na this broadcast. Onye ọbụla mara ya na-akpọ Chief Obarola na Oki maka ọkpalafịa here. Send ya na ya, si ya na audio ya erugo Simon Ekpa aka. And ana m play ya na live program. Na-agwa ya si ya that na ọ bụ na ọ na-ekwu webu na ọ bụrụ onye aghụghọ, webu na ọ bụrụ witchcrafting. Why will he be pushing people that have actually sold the struggle? Ọ na-enye ha ego ewere na-ebu container. Onwere idea na ha na-support Peter Obi. Onwere idea na ha na-support Nigeria election. Have they come to give this man that is lamenting now any kind of direction that, okay, I na ha election or na election? This man on no idea. One of this Chief Caroline or whatever I'll give on a I'm saying no witchcrafting gonna practice here. It is called witchcrafting.
message I send the chara. Hati ma up together. You have labo. Unity obla. Ma Wazirike. Hati ma up together. Hati up together. Who I challenge this very battle.
On our Kaganga up with everybody with Wazirike. Yes, we are for coming together, and we have done it. We have been able to bring every group together in under the to have alliance. Everybody have seen it. Even Wazirike today, Mosobu today, if Mosobu say that they accept our armed struggle, that they accept that we are not going to get this in a peace, and they want to join us, who are we to say? Okay, if Wazirike tomorrow, Wazirike have said that since he have been doing this thing in peace, achieve anything. That is one. With the problem I have with Wazirike, apart from what he did with Mazen Amdekano, our leader, the problem I have with Wazirike is that tomorrow he will talk this one. Next tomorrow he will talk another one. Wazirike said he don't have problem because he has been doing this thing in peace for many years and he have achieved nothing. So if somebody say he want to do violent, why will he go against the person? Yet at every given opportunity, Wazirike will blackmail us. So if Wazirike come tomorrow and say, okay, Masoabu, we are joining this particular, we are the people that are not ready for peace, which is what we do, what we are representing. We are not for peace. We are not for peace. So we are for the self-defense of Biafra land. Those who come to kill us, we will fight them. That is who we are. We are not for peace. So I want everybody to get it very clear that this particular Biafra agitation, we are not for peace. We are for, because for you to get peace, prepare for war. So we are for self-defense, defending those our defenseless people in Biafra land against terrorists in the uniform, against terrorist non-state actors, against the terrorists that come with cow, against anybody that is a terrorist in our land. That is who we are. We are not for peace. So it is the present. So we are not ready for all this nonsense. Anybody that is fighting for Biafra, come. If you say you are accepting our pattern, which is to make sure that anybody that comes to kill us, we engage them, come. You are going to be part of us. You want to go?
Abubuwa DOS game a challenge Maria. Abubuwa unu.
Okay.
Go to message me, I send that to them. Hatima up together with everybody. Both Sim and Ekpa, Wazirike, everybody.
He said that they should team up with Simon Ekpa and Wazirike and everybody. Yet, I don't know what the man is seeing. I don't know why the man is supporting people that have actually embraced Nigeria. Or that this man ain't one idea that no other support him embrace Nigeria. And how did he say go? Oh, one idea. All right.
Because so got it.
Okay, also got it, which is true.
Okay.
Tell this man that the people he is talking about have nothing on ground. I am telling you the fact. The criminals in the US, we have expelled them. They don't have anything on ground. You may be thinking that I'm joking. The little people, the small group that is remaining are running away every day. And I'm going to bring the proof now. What? The group. These people don't have this information.
There's no time. Unu team up together. Unu maneno Biafri unu nacho. Oh, kama bu unu ringare eba. Because in the ringare duku. You get your whole mind trust Amanda DOS. You get her all her game mega trust her like that. I don't know what I know. You and the prison gabana agbaji. On agbama the judge on agbama the
Okay.
Onye judge na prison. Oya gara na agbi. Ihe aga na eme. Ndị liberate. unu mo freedom ihe unu chi me onye nọ na prison abịa gwunu ihe otu esi eme ya ole bịa metụrụ etu ọ dị Igbo ga na-ezu uzu all this nonsense m na-ahụ ya unu kpakọọ m n'ọnụ biko kpakọọ m n'ọnụ onye mara ọ dị capable to fight for this freedom onye ala azụ unu kpakọọ m n'ọnụ were udo bịa eme udo. What type of useless people?
If you know this man, invite him to watch this program. We are honoring his audio, and we are playing it today, and we're analyzing it.
Organization Ghana organization, but Ghana may contribute money. Ghana may contribute time. Ghana may contribute everything. You get the organization. About the most worst organization on earth.
Okay. Yet you are still
full and had your tongue.
Okay.
After your Cambridge degree, find after about freedom of Biafra, a free Nambikalo. As a no Guagaga, free Nambikalo, or do possibly free Nambikalo, made you war, standard, and now war, and now peace.
Okay.
The two sides will cooperate together. Kamunaga, they united. They are nature.
Okay.
Democracy no. On the Congress, have a hand each. Hana are united. Okay. But Hana work who want to hand with one thing. Oh, you look at me. Muna Bunuringar, this year, and then the Omuri Langa. Oh, Chief Obarolan.
Chief Obaro line. So you have listened to the Chief Obaro line. Now we are going to. I want Chief Obaro line to now listen to the people that are on ground. Those deceived few people who who were still listening to the criminals in the US, thinking that now we had.
Bombise, mana otanshiri dawe ba o agbaja sector. Ebe ka anyị nso ebe ka anyị ka nọ n'ọlụ ọjọọ agara aga lee ụlọ ofu nwa amadi nke si n'azụ soja pụta na-alụlụ ala nne ya ọrụ n'ihi na ọlụ ka oli ozu nne ya ka ekwuru bịa mee ihe nna eme na-egbacha m ụlọ ọkụ gbuo ndị gburu ndị.
Now you are listening to a voice of one of the ESN, those people that are still being deceived, because some few people they cannot deceive. Now listen to, I want this particular man that I play his voice to listen to somebody the same day they are complaining. Now
ụfọdụ ha n'ime ili ahụ egwuru maka onye nwụrụ anwụ ile anya na kamera ị ga-ahụ n'ili a na-ekpochiri ekpochi mmadụ ka ekpochiri dị adịghị mmadụ atọ ọwa anyị achọpụtaba ahụ ha. Now anyị nọ na-agba ọsọ ihe ndị a niile ha na-echerekwa trip na-agakwa ebe ụlọ skuul ebe ụmụ skuul anyị nọ and enwerekwa ihe ọbụla anyị ji n'aka anyị ga-eji lụso ọgụ n'ihi na ụfọdụ mgbe kemgbe ahụ anyị na-ata afụ n'aka ndị DOS anyị enweghị ihe anyị ji eji alụ ọrụ.
Are you hearing it? Since the time that we are suffering in the hand of the DOS criminals, they don't have anything in their hand to work with. This man is complaining. Now saying, and you hear them talking.
And onye isi anyị onye na-akọmande nọ na-atụrụ anyị asị na ọwụ Simon Ekpa ka ekwesịrị iso na DOS.
Okay, the person that is commanding this group and them that you don't need to follow Simon Ekpa, that they must follow the criminals in DOS. Now, today, all of them are running up and down, looking for how to get contact to the autopilot. I want everybody to listen.
I am not there on one. So yesterday come for brokers. Okay,
yesterday, because they told them, do not listen to the Simon Ekpa broadcast. This one, listen to our broadcast yesterday and got repented. Chineke mepe anya. Chineke mepe anya. So if you ever wondered why these people told you not to listen to Simon Ekpa program, when Mazinam Dekanu say you must listen and share the videos. You see, this one, I listen to go to our program yesterday in car, or we repent here. We chop a number here and then, I want you people to listen.
Now, I know under trade, Sibiko, Enuzia, Etuozia, Kaole Mogeru, Ndega, Abia, bịa help anyị si anyị chigodi ebe a pụọ join godi ndị ka na no side.
Are you hearing it? They are now calling these are the people, just few people. They are not calling that place. Share this audio, let it reach the autopilot to let it reach to Simon Ekpa so that we can leave this place on our way. We are dying one after the other. I want this particular man that I played his audio to listen to these are the people that he is hoping on. The criminals in the US, he is hoping on them. But look at, they have nothing. Itu ego nye ha, ego ahụ efuo, ewere ya na-eme container, ewere ya na-agba nzama. Why they are not being given anything? Nothing.
Okay, maka na anyị dị doctor ebe zoo agbala anyị gburugburu.
Okay. Zoo agbago ha gburugburu. Zoo agbago ndị ọkwa on purpose. Chinasa Nwoshi, the Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait. O rechana ha ncha niile. When we are telling them, nke a na-akpọ sapele, ọ na ha akụgharị now. Na-eme mpụ niile na aghụghọ niile dị iche iche. Ọ na ha akụgharị. He no longer stays in camp. Ọ na ha akụgharị na-agwa sapele. Why would you go and deviate? Sow your hand in evil. Sapele na akụgharị is a disgrace. But, I cannot watch him. End there. All of them have the opportunity now to repent, including Sapele. You have the opportunity to repent. That Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait, you are going to be disappointed at the end of the day. I mean, at the end of the day, so for the very first time, I am talking to Sele.
Anyị na-ayọ ayụyọ maka na anyị nọ n'aka DOS na-awepụta obi anyị na-arụ ọrụ ama na DOS na-apụrụ azụ ka anyị ụfọdụkwa afọ even ama mma anyị rubedi 10 now na-egbugo men igidego ụta na-eziri apikiri m nọmba ụnyaahụ mgbe a na-eme broadcast n'abalị.
Are you hearing it? He picked the number when they made broadcast n'abalị because they prevented them from watching the broadcast. So when they get the broadcast, all they can detain, when they play the broadcast, they take a buy an issue. Owesimba. I have to contact autopilot.
Ka m wetere nọmba and then nwere ụtọ ifuru funu ma nwere m 1 naira credit m ga-eji wee mee call. So Chineke mee ebere, one of my friend abịa hotspot tiziri m data ka m si ka m wee connect ya. M na-akpọ na voice call ka unu n'olu m and otu o siri dịrị anyị na-ewepụtara obi anyị ka anyị rụọ ọrụ but ife anyị na-alụ ọrụ adịrị. Ife anyị na-alụ ọrụ adịrị. Anyị tara afụfụ a kemgbe 2004 na-alụ ọgụ a na-ata afụfụ.
You know when this one started Biafra struggle? Since 2004. Since 2004. This one talking now started Biafra struggle since 2004. Uwazirike started after 1999. So supposedly he was part of Masob. He started Masob since 2004. Onya kana ipiwari from Ohia to Ohia. Now no go Biafra. And the people that he is thinking that they are fighting this Biafra with, can you imagine? Since 2004, somebody is fighting for Biafra. Today, on Zohari, ndị ochie na ha na-arụ ọrụ a na-eselu ha out to be killed. 2004.
Anyị na ụka anyị etinye aka onye anyị n'aka Lion Heart wee lubata anyị nwoke mgbe iko nsọ nwụrụ na-ata afụfụ n'efu anwedị nri dị enweghị anyị pụtara mara na ya hụ n'ụlọ a na-afọ anyị na-adị nkịrịnkị ihe mere n'izu pụta ha hụ anyị ihe ya dịrị ha izi ijidecha anyị ahụ anyị agachasịala nwee n'ebe ọla anyị nwere anyị na ahụ anyị dị na-agbaje ebe a na mmụọ juru dutu ihe na-eme na-agbabachala n'obodo na-agba ọkada.
Okay, are you listening?
Leaders, world leaders, youth chairmen, etiche aka na election 2023 na-eregharị anyị every time biko dododo ọ bụrụ ma ịnụ olu m nke ka reply m ka anya enwere ike ka inye m guideline ebe anyị ga-eso wee gakwuo ndị anyị na-agakwa ndị na-agwakwa ha maka anyị nwa ka anyị hapụ ịbakwa n'aka ha bụ ọ bụrụzi a na-egbu egbu tempụlụ expose myself or afa m Uche nke na from napụta ha n'aka onye na-achị anyị bụ Ebube ọ na-ekwe ka anyị soro ọ na-ekwe ka anyị soro Sam Ekpa ọ na-ekwe ka anyị soro ndị na-alụ ọrụ ọ na-akọrọ
Are you hearing it? Na onye na-achọ ha bụ nke a ọ sị na Ebube na ọ naghị ekwe ka ha soro Sam Ekpa, naghị ekwe ka ha soro nke ọzọ soro nke ọzọ. I am playing this thing so that everybody will understand. And onwe ihe mere this guy, we know who to hold responsible. Because when they come, they will tell you, look at what these people have done. And somebody are Belgium. Now lament, feel that now why we expelled the DOS is on 28 February 2022. You think that I follow in Olana, since 28th of February, we expel these people. If we have blind followers like you people, Biafra nagon. You can imagine.
anyị gbasara DOS mgbe anyị gwagwanye agwani DOS ka ha wetara anyị buutu ọsọ anyị na ọ na-abịa buutu na-abịa agwani ese gwani DOS ka ha wetara anyị efe ọsọ anyị na efe na-abịa oyi na-atụgbu men n'ime ọya onye lama ọsọ onye helama village ga-agba onwe ya ọ na-agwa anyị DOS everyday DOS anweghị ihe DOS na-ewetara anyị nri DOS adịghị eweta even granọt eji alụ ọrụ DOS a na-eweta nke anyị ji ejiwu nke anyị ji aka nata ndezu.
Well, here, all right. You see, I want everybody to understand. The reason I'm playing this audio is to respond to this man who I play his audio from Belgium. I was told that the man is in Belgium. So on the criminals, legolo business kahanos in ya. Neso ha.
To abu n'ezi. Anyị ejide mkpirisi osisi n'aka a na-akpọrọ anyị DOS up to tomorrow nna m aka na-eduhie ndị mmadụ na-akpọ DOS biko nyere na anyị aka otu ọgbọ m si n'ikiri na-akpọ unu biko zanị m ka m mara ụta m ga-esi wee kpọpụta men ndị ọ bụrụ ma mkpọpụta men ndị mma kpọkwa unu dara ọ na-eji anyị ebe anyị ga-etinye isi biko men na-anwụkwa.
You see, that is not about the ESN, the Eastern Security Network, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under autopilot. No, under autopilot. You can't. You can't. This is the kind of story you hear like in many, during the time, you can't hear that kind of story in autopilot. Never. You can't. You can't. I want everybody to listen. You see, there are even worse story than this. This one is in paradise now. This one even have phone. this one have phone now. He's in paradise. So the only thing he don't have is credit. So he have phone. Oh my God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu afujuganya. Biafra tagonshi. Chai. No. Somebody say I would not have played the voice open. Why shouldn't I? They are not part of us now. They are not part of us. So I want everybody to understand what is going on. Because if it is not, we are not in where you say don't play. No. Our own is not. It they do the show. We come with evidence. We don't come here to do all this your buchi. No. Everybody that want Biafra should now understand what we are talking about. So that man that is in Belgium that say he lost $1 million for Biafra struggle. So where, if you have that kind of money, where the money should go. Okay? Where the money should go to the people fighting on ground. And it is only autopilot that is making that possible. No other. Every other person, we don't need your money. We don't need it. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. I dey put my own money. You know, I know what I do to people. So I don't need your money for this struggle. I don't need your shishi for this struggle. I don't need it. So now, if you pay money to ESN, it goes to everything ESN is doing. Not those that in Ghana selling phone case when they see 1 million, a pure button. Okay, how do we get it? No, we're not those in Kuwait. In Kuwait, in Doshi, they have your button. Can I build a hotel? We are not for that. I'm not for that. Nobody in this autopilot. You see, autopilot is the 100 men that Onyendo was talking about, and and so you see, I want you all to listen to this, okay? I want you all to. I want you all to listen to this. A moment. A moment. You know, some of you don't understand. One moment, one moment, one moment. Let me bring Oyendus, 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 you know, where is this Oyendus video? A moment. One moment. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I want to play this so that. Okay, here we go. In case you have forgotten, in case you have forgotten, and then I want you to hit the like button. We have over 4,500 watching on YouTube alone within 1.5 hours. So I want you to. I want you to. I want you to. I want you to hit the like button. Hit the like button. No, this is not. This is not what I want to play. One moment. Okay, one moment. All right. I've just played this in the beginning of this broadcast. So hopefully. Okay. All right. Hopefully we get it. But if we would not. Okay, anyway, let me use this.
Because as they say, where we come from, Obi the Kwago, you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that I can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be doing IP, I'll be doing Biafra. I'll be putting everything that I have into it. So go and search your conscience, all of you, and say and ask yourself, am I ready for this battle? We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle. Battle of hearts and minds. Oh, they're insultive. Is this how Biafra is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state. Oh. Because as they say, where we come from, Obi the Kwago, you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that I can vouch for that.
All right, here we go. Obi the Kwago, I want you people to listen to this.
Because what I'm saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwa Biama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwa Biama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwa Biama Biko. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, and then I have to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
Now, I want you to also understand that the same insult and, the same insult is happening today. And Nigeria army are burning our villages and our market. Here is the proof. I want everybody to listen and watch this video. This is Nigeria army. Burning villages in land. Look at it. When the Fulanis could not kill us, the military come to do it by themselves. That is exactly what is happening. This is what is happening. I want you to watch this. This is what is going on today in Biafra land. This is what is going on today in Biafra.
To cikin 'yan takarar nan ina bin lafazin su na ga lafazin wa'yansu suna jiran wai kawai a ba su mulki ne.
This is what is going on today in Biafra land. Yet nobody is talking. Look at it, Nigeria army.
Hey! Hey!
Look at it. Sure. Now tell me, what is Nigeria army doing in the street? Burning market in Igbo land. Is this forest or is this ESN camp? It is called economic jihad. Economic jihad.
Hey! Hey!
Look at.
Hey!
Why are burning our market?
No mean.
Why they are burning our market? Okay? Why they are burning our market and our businesses? This man here is the spokesman of the terrorists in Nigeria, and they're being covered by the Nigeria government. This is what he have to say. He said that you must vote any candidate who will not kill terrorists. The terrorists are their warriors.
To cikin 'yan takarar nan ina bin lafazin su na ga lafazin wa'yansu suna jiran wai kawai a ba su mulki ne su ƙara makamai da za a mulkushe mayakanmu a cikin daji, mutanenmu a cikin daji. Shi ne kawai. Alhali muna so a sawo shugaban da zai zo a zauna da shi a fahimtar da shi a kira mutanen na a yi musu abin da ya kamata a yi musu don mu samu mai zaman lafiya.
Did you hear that? What he said here is that, they must support a candidate that will not kill terrorists. All All right. So we continue one moment. Now we bring you also this particular video of what the Fulani want you to look like. I believe I posted this video on Twitter, and of course, I want you to watch this particular video. This is not a comedy. This is real. This is real. What we are watching now is real. If you do not join us to get freedom from Nigeria, all of you will be eating like this in 5 years' time. All of you. This is not a comedy. This is real life. This is real. All of you will be eating like this. All of you will be eating like this. What? And because of this, they will tell you, oh, you don't have life. You don't have food to eat. Why somebody tell you to sit at home? You want to sit at home. This is what they want you to be doing, and we say no. You are going to sit at home 2 weeks. With the current condition and the situation, prepare for 2 weeks sit at home. We are not asking you to sit at home because we are going to get Biafra from sit at home. No, but sit at home is part of the things we are going to do to make sure that everything we plan for next year will come to pass. Now, it didn't end here. I want you all to, it did not end here. So I am going to also bring the video of the cowardic leaders of the southern Nigeria, those cowards who call themselves yours. What they do, they never stand their ground. They meant, and that is the reason we are not looking at them. That's the reason we are not listening to them. I will never listen to them. So I want you to know that what we are doing today is a just. This is very, very heartbreaking. So I want to bring a video of this particular coward, Now let us go front a little bit. Now we are going to. Now, this particular video will be analyzed tomorrow. Tomorrow we will analyze it, because today we do not have the time again, but tomorrow we are going to analyze this video. So now we are asking you to listen to the ban on open grazing, and look around yourself today in the southern Nigeria. Ask yourself, where is this particular enforcement on ban on open grazing?
Southern governors have banned open grazing in the region.
This is 1 year ago. Southern governors has banned open grazing in the southern region. And after that, they use politics, P2B, Tinubu, to come again and divide them. Today, the southern governors cannot have meeting again on security in the southern Nigeria. Do you understand the divide and rule? Now watch.
Urging President Muhammadu Buhari to urgently convoke a national dialogue. Arise correspondent Jaima Boloko report.
Now ask yourself, they asked Buhari to converge a national dialogue, right? This was 1 year ago. They asked Buhari to converge a national dialogue. Ask yourself, did Buhari listen to them? Did the Fulani listen to these governors? Do you have the so-called national dialogue? Did it happen? The answer is no. It did not happen, and it will never happen. That is why we say anybody that is going to vote, if you are talking about election, you are an idiot. Because the people you voted to represent you are all animals. They are all cowards. They don't represent you. Now, they made a statement last year, 2021. They say they ban open grazing. Today, they cannot enforce it because Fulani hold the police, Fulani hold the military, Fulani hold the everything in Nigeria. They have caged everybody. That is why there is nothing in this life will work in Nigeria. Nothing. So long as you are in Nigeria, they have conquered everything in the Nigerian government. They have actually restructured the system. There is nothing you can do that will have any effect. So this is an example of it. A governor that should have control over his state, they could not even implement ordinary ban on open grazing. And when you talk now, they tell you, oh, leave it. P2B will come. Allow P2B to come. When you have your man there as a P2B, he is going to do it. It's a lie. P2B is not in charge of police. P2B is not in charge of will not be in charge of the National Assembly. P2B will not be in charge of the Nigerian. Now, Obasanjo was a military officer. He could not do anything. Is it P2B that's ordinary bloody civilian? Goodluck Jonathan was there. What did he do? So is it P2B that is going to do it? Between Goodluck and P2B, who is more rugged? P2B na-aga ije ka onye na-eme ihe n'ike, onye na-enwenye ihe n'ike. Are you going to use it to compel Goodluck Jonathan from River Ijoma? Now, I want you to understand one thing. The question you should be asking yourself is that all this noise that the Southern governor made, were they able to implement ordinary ban on open grazing? Ordinary Fulani ban. Ordinary to ban Fulani on open grazing. They could not do it. That is to show you how helpless, how stupid, how cowardly all these people are. And that is the reason why you must make sure you wake up today to support no election. All the people you are voting are idiots. And that can never happen in Biafra land. So I want you people to watch and ask yourself, where are these people who say they have banned open grazing? Where are the open grazing? Because as far as I'm concerned, cows are still destroying even in the city. They have taken over some schools and all that. Where is the ban on open grazing? All of them cannot do anything. Fulani cage all of them.
Southern governors have banned open grazing in the region, urging President Muhammadu Buhari to urgently convoke a national dialogue. Arise correspondent Jemima Boloko reports.
The rising insecurity across Nigeria and calls by groups, especially in the south, for a division of the country has got the 17 southern governors meeting in Asaba, the Delta State capital. The governors, after deliberating on topical issues facing the country, resolved that Nigeria remains indivisible while restating their ban on open grazing by herdsmen to reduce insecurity.
Consequently, the meeting resolved that opening of cattle be banned across southern Nigeria.
You see, the meeting of the southern governors resolved and concluded to ban open grazing in southern Nigeria. Ask yourself today, check your state. Did you see the enforcement of the ban on open grazing? The answer is no. That is to show you that Fulani is in charge of all of them. They can't do anything. That is why some of them should be happy when they see us talking and doing something. They should be happy. Because without the Biafra people that is doing what we are doing today, believe me, all of you will be in IDP camp by now. But you see, we are engaging them. And very soon, we are going to chase all of them away from Biafra land. I am telling you the fact, to go and mark today's date. Very, very soon, all of them will be chased away and chased out of Biafra land.
3. The meeting noted that development and population growth has put pressure on available land and increased the prospect of conflict between migrant herders and local population in the south.
Every time, this is how Nigeria run. At least, when they come, they make all this bogus statement, they make all this bogus pronouncement, they will make it. This is example. There are some kind of pronouncement and decision that you can't see or feel, like that. They will come and say, we are going to give you good governance. We are going to give you education. We are going to give you this and give you that. All of them are scam. because there is nothing you are going to use to say whether they have actually done that or not. Of course, in the economy, everything is going down. So, but this particular ban on open grazing is one of example that you are going to use to measure what these governors are doing, to know that they are all nick of poop, to know that all these governors are idiots, to know that all the governors from the south are just as useless as anything. Because as I'm talking to you now, none of these governors have been able to enforce the ban on open grazing, which they pronounced on national television. I am asking you, did you see that Fulani cows are no longer moving in your state? The answer is no. The answer is no. Fulani cow is still moving in your street, in your school, on your road, even in the government house. Fulani cows are moving because they have no balls. They are not competent. They are all idiots. They can't enforce their own decision. And they call themselves chief security officer of the state. That is how bad the country is. That is why we are opting out. So I want you to listen.
Given this scenario, it becomes imperative to enforce the ban on open grazing.
Did you hear that? He said to enforce the ban on open grazing. See, useless governors, I'm not talking about this one alone. No. I said all the South governors are all useless. Ask yourself, have any of these governors able to enforce this thing they pronounced here?
Given this scenario, it becomes imperative.
They say it becomes imperative, which is important,
to enforce the ban on open grazing.
The ban on open grazing. It becomes imperative. Now, for the past 1 year, since the pronouncement of this particular enforcement on ban on open grazing, did any of them enforce it?
In the south, including cattle movement to south by foot.
Including cattle movement to south by foot. All this particular thing, none of them have been implemented. None of them have enforced it. That is how useless.
Southern governors open the region urge President Muhammadu Buhari to a national dialogue. Arise correspondent Boloko reports.
The rising insecurity across Nigeria and calls by groups, especially in the south, for a division of the country has got the 17 southern governors meeting in Asaba, the Delta State capital. The governors, after deliberating on topical issues facing the country, resolved that Nigeria remains indivisible while restating their ban on open grazing by herdsmen to reduce.
Consequently, the meeting resolved that open grazing of cattle be banned across southern Nigeria. 3. The meeting noted that development and population growth has put pressure on available land and increased the prospect of conflict between migrant herders and local population in the south. Given this scenario, it becomes imperative to enforce the ban on open grazing in the south, including cattle movement to south by foot.
Now, I want you all to understand that these particular people are the worst thing. Politicians are the worst thing that has happened to the people of the southern Nigeria. They are all idiots. Tell them that we call them all idiots. They are all cowards. They can't make decisions to protect their own people. They cannot enforce the decision they have reached. They can't enforce their own resolution within Nigeria. That is why nothing works. Because when you make a good decision as a leader within Nigeria, the Fulanis will make sure that it doesn't work out. It is happening at the National Assembly. It is not happening. Anything that is going to bring development and security in Nigeria, they can never, ever allow it to happen. That is why we are leaving next year. In Biafra land, if we say there is no cattle movement we are going to enforce it, it becomes the interest, for the best interest of the development of Biafra land and Biafra nation. We are going to not just enforce it, it becomes a law. But in Nigeria, no. Fulani have taken over everything. So we are going to receive call, and we have like 15 minutes to receive calls. So we want you to call and let us have your opinion and give us feedback on what you have watched so far. Please, everybody will have 1 minute. Here we go. The line will be open in few minutes. The line will be open 1 moment. The line will be open in a minute time. Here we go. Network is on. And here we go. All right, the telephone line is on, and you can call in to air your opinion. Welcome to. Good morning from here.
Thank you so much. In fact, you're doing a nice and great job. You're such a generation. It's awesome. We are happy to have you there. So, I have one. Yes, I have one message I want to codedly pass to you.
Okay.
But, if you can just take it off air, and then let me just quickly do that.
Okay, 1 moment.
All right, sir.
All right, go ahead. And you too. And you too. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. Sorry for that. You're welcome to the program.
Yes, how you doing, Mr. Simon?
I'm doing very well. And you?
I'm all right. I have two things to say.
Your line is kind of very low. Your voice is very low.
Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Good. I have two things to say.
Okay.
Number one, your super chat. I'm trying to give you a super chat, but it's not connecting. I don't know the name.
You want to give me a super chat? If the super chat no go, you do PayPal. You do PayPal. Thank you.
And the second thing I want to say is, tell that police bracket man to comment on what Nigerian military are causing in Biafra land, the mayhem.
Yeah.
All those people that they don't want to say anything about it.
Yes.
But they want to say something about Akparawa and Ekpa in Finland. They're all foolish. Tell them, and what Gumi said. He should say something about what Gumi said.
Exactly.
Let's hear what he's going to say. He should say something about Gumi. Let's hear what he's going to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So many people are having issue with. Right. You're welcome to the program. Hello. You're welcome to the program. Hello? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, welcome to the program. Hello?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir.
I'm still talking. Good evening. Can you go straight to the point, please? Please, when you call, you talk, please. You're welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Yes, good evening, my brother. Yes, I should make a leg in my human name for your good job. You've been doing a very good job, yes. I'm from take a leg. May I go the short? Can you know, ndị ụmụnne anyị ndị a sị na ha na-achị anyị ọ nwere ka a ga-esi mee agụrụwa ha n'otu n'otu.
Well, that is not what we are discussing here. We are only here to talk or give a feedback on what you watched. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There.
Well, the good luck with the good job you are doing with your team in Jesus.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We continue. We continue. Somebody say I should put a super chat PayPal. All right. Hello. Welcome to the program. You're welcome to the program.
Simon.
Yes, hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the awesome presentation once again.
You're welcome.
Yes. Okay, General Danjuma said, he said if we depend on the military, he did not even say military, he said if we depend on the armed forces to protect us, we know that the armed forces include the military, the Air Force, the Navy, and all of them, that will die one after the other. If we depend on these southern politicians to defend us, we will all die one after the other.
Exactly.
I give you 100% support. Let's do everything possible, everything humanly possible. Our life depends on it to stop this election from taking place.
Yes.
I know you know that only sit at home is not going to stop the election. And I know you know what to do. Please activate them and let's stop this election. Our life depends on it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we continue. We continue. We have a template how to get this thing done, and that's what we're following. Joy Nadosia, thank you very much for your super chat. Super chat is working perfectly fine. I just texted it. Fire on MSA. All right. Okay, so I don't know. Some people are having a problem with the super chat. But anyway, we have PayPal too for the super chat. All right. Welcome to the program and thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening from here, Simon.
Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I called to say two things.
Go ahead.
One is on the first video you played about that idiot Brekete.
Yes.
You know, it's obvious that what he does, he's being sponsored by the Fulani. And he started, the way he started him, it's obvious he was sponsored by the government. People can also hear. So, and they are using some ignorant people who don't know what's happening in Nigeria. But the good of everything now is that Ibogi Kokoko. You've made many people to know that the guy is just an illiterate and he is just serving the interest of the Fulani. So I also want our people to understand, and even their people, because I know many of them are listening, that guy is not even for the good of us and every other. The origins of Nigeria, that the true indigenous of Nigeria, is not for their interest.
Yes.
Even the way he's talking, even the way he's lamenting, calling a country like Finland as if it's Daura, his president's home, it shows that he's a very local man and an illiterate. That is one. Then two, I want to talk about the voice you played. There's one of these voice you played. I think he's one of the ESM members who are working with DOS, are pleading for rescue. I don't know. I can't say for real. I know you know best. You understand. You know what you're doing, and I don't need a CS.
The point is that you don't need to comment on whatever condition or situation of surrounding the voice. The only thing you can comment is that that you actually have heard the condition of those who decide to follow blindly, and now but about whatever condition or what is going to happen, whether we're going to rescue them or not, is not something you don't need to comment on that.
Actually, I'm not really coming from that angle.
You are coming from the angle. You are coming from the angle of snitching, right?
In case, yes.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We are on top of that. Don't worry. Yes. There. Thank you. All right. We Picket. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Yeah, the dragon himself.
Ndewo, you're welcome.
Oh my God, this Brekete guy. This man is supposed to be in jail. Haven't you watched his bros beating people like he's a terrorist? He's supposed to be in jail.
Slapping women.
Slapping women, and even beating a boy too.
Okay. And we did not hear. We have not heard him. The lawyer that was shot dead by a policeman is a pregnant woman too.
Yeah, there are many things happening in Nigeria.
Yes.
And how is it that he just had too much love for Igbos now? And he must save Igbos, and hundreds of people are being kidnapped every day.
Yes.
No.
Anything that is going to divide Nigeria, you become a problem to them. So that's just it. They don't care about the Fulani killing.
We have hit them hard. Now they are talking about us. Before we are miscreants, but now they are talking about. And if you go to this woman, Aisha Yusufu's program, he called this man, he likened this man to a terrorist, a Boko Haram, for what he did.
Of course.
I don't know why he still has faith on this, because Nigeria
let me tell you, the same man was praising Buhari and praising Nigeria for going to London to kidnap Umar Diko.
Yes.
And he's actually and he is supporting Nigeria for going to kidnap Omar Diko in London. He said if Nigeria can do that, he said that if he is a Nigeria president, he would have come to Finland to kidnap me. And he's a human right. He's a human right. He said if he's the president of Nigeria, he would have come to Finland to kidnap me. That they did it to Omar Diko. That if they can do it to Omar Diko, who is that monkey? Who is that monkey in Finland?
People should be playing this place with a woman, whatever what the woman did. They should be playing it to show even the world that this guy is a terrorist.
Yes, in fact, let me tell you, I'm going to. It is part. I think I'm going to, do a little bit. I have not done anything about the guy. I'm only having fun, watching the stupidity of him. That's why I'm playing. I'm playing that video, especially now that they have found out that Abu Monseruaka, So, so I enjoy watching their frustration and dying. That's why I played. I'm playing the thing. So
we're solid.
you're welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program.
Yeah. Am I talking to Simon?
Yes, you are talking with Simon.
All right. I've been trying. First, I have to thank you for what you're doing for the Biafra.
Thank you.
Well, don't keep it on. The fire is burning. We're gonna get to the end of it. We're here.
Exactly.
And I don't know if what I want to tell you here now is ideal, because it's something that has to do with security as well, and an info is very.
Okay, so I'm going to mute myself, and then you can tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Just one moment, so that Biafra can be, looking at something very nice as we talk. Okay.
Oh, sure.
One moment. One moment. This time around, our system is, well upgraded to the highest, the high level. So we need to be showing our viewers, entertaining them whenever something like this happen. All right, one moment.
Cool.
One moment.
Before the end of this December, those who sponsored blackmail against Simon Ekpa and Biafrans will not rest in peace. Those who carried the blackmail against Simon Ekpa and Biafrans out of envy and jealousy will also not rest in peace. I hope you are all hearing the news. We move. Woto Woto is the code. Before the end of this December, those who sponsored blackmail Simon Ekpa and Biafrans will not rest in peace. Those who carried the blackmail against Simon Ekpa and Biafrans out of envy and jealousy will also not rest in peace. I hope you are all hearing the news. We move. Woto Woto is the code.
Because as they say, we will come you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that I can vouch for that tomorrow morning I have into it. So go and search your conscience, all of you, and ask yourself, am I ready for this battle? We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle. Battle of hearts and minds. No, there is something. Is this how Biafra is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state. Because as they say, we will come you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that I can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be happy to bring Biafra. I'll be putting everything that I have into it. So go and search your conscience, all of you, and say and ask yourself, am I ready for this battle? We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Yes, I just want to chip in something about this particular man. First of all, from the previous program, I've observed that, first of all, I have the feeling that why they're still defending Ferdinand Kanu in the DSS dungeon is because of the reason Brexit is now campaigning. He has left his job now, he's now campaigning against Simon. Because if they leave Mazen Kanu to come out now, the whole people who took part in what happened to him will be in trouble. If they do anything against Nnamdi Kanu there, Nigeria will be in trouble. Dilemma. So that is why Brexit now has left what he's really doing. Now he's speaking the language of DOS. What he said this evening confirmed to me that he is now out for campaign to know what will be done to remedy the situation. So
he said he's looking for
confused.
solution. He said he's looking for solution. If anybody have solution up to how they will handle me, they should bring it forward.
Yes, because now they are confused. If they leave Mazi to come out now, the whole people who took part will be in trouble. Anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there, Nigeria will be in trouble. So now they just kept him there. They don't know which way to go. So that is why he's looking for whoever that has me, whoever that has solution. So whether it's from Finland, from America, from anywhere, bring it. They are really in trouble.
They are looking for solution.
This is all I want to chip in.
The solution is very simple. The solution is bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, and that's it.
Yes. The reason they don't want to bring him out now is because of the people who took part in what happened to him.
Yes, yes.
And that is why now, when you look at his statement today, that the reason why you are doing what you are doing is because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, he will no longer have authority. That's the language of DOS. That is trying to overthrow. This is the kind of where this way is coming.
Yes, yes, exactly. That's their language.
That is the language of DOS that is in the next. He's coming up very soon. He will come out clearly. Because all he's doing now, everything he's doing, he says campaign. He says Biafra. Look at him talking in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. Can you imagine that? It's so laughable.
He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a reasonable man.
I listened to that. I said, my goodness, this man has confirmed everything I've been suspecting about what is going on.
Yes, he said that not that monkey,
very soon,
not that monkey in Finland.
Very soon, he will come out clearly. Very soon, he will start speaking in the plain language. Because this time around, they don't know the way out. When you look at the whole thing that is going on now, there is dilemma everywhere.
Yes.
In the field of those people who are creating the problem.
Who will ever believe when we were telling them that our target is to make sure that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is as useless as anything? Now is it not happening? That's how freedom is going to happen next year. It is going to clear. A lot of people they will think it's a magic, but we're going to do it. Everything we have pronounced in this mouth will come to pass.
That's what I want to chip in. Well done, Simon. We are getting there.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No going back.
Thank you.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you. All right. And so we are, our own is that it show. We will pronounce it and it will happen. We said it. All of them are frustrated now. All of them are restless and they can't do anything anymore. We have won them. We have defeated them and we'll continue to defeat them. That's how we'll be defeating them. Every day, every time we'll be defeating them, and there will be no hiding place for criminals. All right, let us call our mouthpiece. You're welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome. You're welcome to the program.
Oh, well, it's good. You know who's talking? Mouthpiece of the gods.
Yes, I know it's you. That's why I'm calling you.
Okay. Look, I don't really, well, I don't like to call you unless it's absolutely necessary. And you can see, they are running scared, especially this Berekete man. And so you're giving them the heat, and I love it. I'm loving it. So what I want to just chip in is, please, as we are doing this awareness on, this basic awareness, please let us flood Twitter. Because if we have a lot of our media, team, doing Twitter space, so that everywhere you see it is our media team, doing one thing or the other on Twitter. That's another good awareness. So I just wanted to bring it to your notice. Please, if you can tell everyone, like our own Andrew said, go on Twitter, read to do whatever we can, no matter how small, please. That's what I want to just let you know, so you can tell our people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And that reminds me, of course, every Biafran must follow us on Twitter and make sure that all the tweets we are making, you are retweeting it. It is not encouraging that we are only having like 500, 800, 1,000. It doesn't make sense when we have 60,000 plus, followers on Twitter. So because we need to show seriousness in this particular media awareness. Whenever we tweet something on Biafra restoration and all that, and Biafra exit in 2023, we must be able to know that the people are retweeting it, and it is attracting a lot of traffic to call attention of those who are supposed to know about it. So this is very important. So everybody following us must make sure that whenever we tweet on Twitter, it must be retweeted as many times as possible. We need to be seen from 10,000 up, 20,000 up. P2B cannot be having 20,000 retweets, and why we have many people that are more than P2B followers. P2B cannot be having 5,000 while we are bigger in number. So even though that his own is about Nigeria and stuff, but they shouldn't be having more tweet than us. This is one thing that Biafra must be able to do. It doesn't take anything away from you. So we cannot be having 60,000 and then we are just having like 1,000 retweet and all that. It doesn't make sense. Teresa Anyika, thank you very much for a super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you, Mouthpiece.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye.
All right, we move. I'm going to take maybe 2 more calls and then we call it a day. 2 more calls and we call it a day. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Good morning, Simon.
Good morning.
I want to, repeat what I said during the fundraising. This man, we need to bombard him. Speak reason into that his program. We don't have to give a chance for any reasonable caller to call his program so that he will know what his mouth has gotten him into. Secondly, please, I think you've shown him enough, because those things that he is saying, some gullible ones will be deceived by it and they will be reasoning like him. So please minimize it. Stop showing him
We don't need to be hearing that rubbish again. The man doesn't make any sense. I don't know even if he went to school. I don't know. Thirdly, that video, the man that spoke, the one that lived in Belgium, don't worry about getting it to him. I've forwarded it to him directly, so he will.
Oh, so you know the man.
I know him.
So he is truly a human being in Belgium.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know. I was thinking that I was hearing the kepu kepu, Thank you for confirming it.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. Okay. Wow, interesting. I was hearing kepu kepu, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that the man is really in Belgium, truly. All right, that's good. You're welcome to the program.
Dragon himself.
Good morning from here.
Only say one God.
Huh?
Thank you for everything you have been doing. Only say one God.
Only say one God. There, what? Thank you.
One minute, don't have on my ear.
On my ear.
Exactly.
There.
Family that is talking all this nonsense. I know him right from time. From Zaria Road in Kaduna State, I lived my life. 3 years of my life in Kaduna, I know him one-on-one.
Wow.
He's now working, he's now thinking that he's working for us or what? Kaduna State, where he came from, where he started his life from, what has he done to save the life? They are killing Kaduna people every day. What has he done?
Yes.
It's today that I now remember Igbos. That Igbos do this, Igbos do that. All the killing, even the ones they killed in Kaduna State, has he ever said anything? Even Gumi himself that is saying that he's going to discuss with the Fulani terrorists. He knows in one-on-one. Gumi live in Kaduna. He started his life from Kaduna. Fight Gumi first to show us that he's inside.
That's a human rights radio presenter.
Let's start from Rimi. Once we finish with Rimi, we can now come out. Like you said earlier, no northern Muslim that is not supporting all these terrorists.
Yes, all of them are fake.
All of them are the same. They only come outside and tell you what they want you to hear. They go back and still be doing what they're doing.
Yes.
I don't know when our people will learn. I live my 23 years of my life in the north. I know these guys. Only what that will save us is just Biafra. I'm telling anybody. It's only Biafra, minus Biafra we are doing. All this one, P2B, that, just laugh at them. Because they know, in fact, God will bless you because you are not an apostle Paul that people don't know. And the spirit of Biafra is that once you pick you, no going back.
Yeah.
No going back. My brother, God
Thank
bless
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're going to be the last caller. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
All right. We're going to end it here so that tomorrow we continue. I'm sorry for coming late. Okay, let me pick this last one. I don't know. I've never seen this name before. You're welcome to the program.
Good morning, Simon Ekpa.
Good morning.
How are you doing, the dragon himself?
I'm doing very fine. When I see this name, I say I must pick it because I've never seen this name before.
Okay, I'm calling from Kinshasa. Always calling you from Kinshasa.
From Kinshasa. Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Kinshasa is a nice place.
Thank you. It's Congo Kinshasa. Just Central Africa.
This is where behind your eye must be on the ball, otherwise you miss also. You know what? You know what? But him not gun.
No, before you are hearing, the day our leader, Nnamdi Kanu welcomed you from this program. He was over happy. And I myself was, I'll be following you for a long time. It's not today.
Wow.
It's not today. Some programs, maybe I've been following you. But what they promised me that they will burn me next year. I said, no problem. Be ready to burn me on the street. I'm ready. My spirit, I know my spirit I'm following up. The only thing, that bracketed man, I want to choose something about it. I want to ask, who is this media? Ask that guy because I know he will watch this program. Some people, outside Nigerian military men, one village, they didn't call British government. They killed, during the time of Goodluck Jonathan, they killed thousands of people in jobs. They didn't call the Nigerian government. And these two things expired. This guy didn't call it's now people from Earth, so called. Why Nigerians are like this? Why they are terrorists that they are self? So what I'm saying is, sir, please, do not give up what you are doing. You remember you told me I should be focused on the board I'll be watching, and I'm seeing it. Both the confession and everything. So you have to work hard and protect yourself. Please, protect yourself. Because I remember, there's a message, I sent you a voice message here. The voice message, I met you on the dream, I saw you. I never met you before. I don't know you before. I met you on the dream. And the freedom came from you. And you have many people around you. Even Goodluck Jonathan was block you. But it's not the face you saw on the dream is going to, according to what my own spirit. So many people want to kill you. This idiot in South Africa, there's a guy in South Africa there. I've been attacking this guy. This guy don't know what they are doing. Please don't look on those guys that if anything happens, you say, Simon Ekpa voice, is this and that. Please focus on the board and give us this Biafra. We are tired. I'm almost 40 years now. The road that leads to my village is banned on since 40 years. Is it the Nigeria you want me to vote against P2P or Tagaban? We don't have a good water. We don't have electricity. Except our own, the youth are providing. He says in Nigeria and we have the resources. Please, sir, please. If you know anything we can do to get this Biafra, let's do it and have this Biafra. And another thing, those guys that are frustrated with those DOS, please, know how you take them to anywhere locating of those men that are working for us. Very wisely.
Yeah, of course we know what to do. We know we're in very very intact in that. That's not a problem.
They are criminals,
Yes. Thank you very much. I think you've a little bit brightened this. So I may stay a little bit while before I will cut off. So Kinshasa is a very nice place. There is a history behind that Kinshasa. So if you enter Kinshasa, and they come out, you might walk. Okay. So
I have my wife here.
Congratulations.
My wife is from Sweden.
Wow.
They are happy watching you.
Wow.
They're from Sweden.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Congratulations. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless.
All right. Ekpa, PayPal super chat. Thank you very much. You can see in the screen there. Ekpa, we appreciate you for your super chat on PayPal. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. You're welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Can you listen to the phone and not from the device, please?
Okay. Yes. I was trying to off the second phone that I was listening to Simon. Good evening.
Good evening from here.
Good morning.
Good morning as well. You're welcome.
Okay. First of all, I want to say you're the best thing that has happened to this world. I started following Nnamdi Kanu into 2015, and it's amazing. It's amazing how prophetic everything has been. I want to suggest two major things, or let's say three of them.
Go ahead.
Every Sunday in Biafran land, there is a church service. I want us to, everyone should get an email address of each church, and then the media team or Simon is going to send the reading for the day, for the service, the mission of Biafra, what we are looking forward, what the pastors and preachers should preach about, so that they'll start changing their falsehoods that they preach, the cunning fables that they preach. They will start moving away from it, because the Fulani demons have penetrated the churches in Nigeria. That is why you hear and see what is going on. The minds of people have been worked on for too long by these Fulani people. The second part that I want to suggest is this. We should not allow Bereget or whatever his name is. You will not rest. We should have the media team and everybody. Most people don't really know how to use Twitter. So I have actually sent Simon.
But I don't. Is he on? He's not on Twitter. I don't think he's on Twitter. I've not seen him on Twitter. I tried to tag some of the posts, but I didn't see that he's on Twitter. You are talking about this Fulani man, right?
Yeah, I don't think he is. But
no, he's a blood of Fulani now. He's a blood of Fulani. We know now.
Yes, he is.
He come from Eda or whatever it's called. Does not mean that he's not a Fulani man.
He's a full-fledged. I have worked in Kaduna, like the last caller was talking about. He never said a thing. What happened? That was one of my projects in this HIV project that I worked on, and the killing that happened in Jos, in one of the communities, where they killed everybody overnight.
Now, I want to ask you something. Do you know the history about Kafanchan?
Well, I have friends that are from Kafanchan.
Is there anything so special, or is there anything that we don't know, that happened in Kafanchan, or something very special about Kafanchan, or something historic about Kafanchan? Because why I'm asking this question is that when we were small, it is always used to, as a reference when to a place that is very, you understand? So a place that
because of the train, there was, I think it's a train route.
Okay.
Remember, at that early time,
yes.
Like I was born after the war, and the stories, I have always been curious. One of my aunts got married to somebody in Kano, and I've always been curious growing up in Lagos. Kafanchan has always been that region where the story about it is people go there to trade and move, and there were a lot of stories. So those from Kogi, Kwara went there. Those from Ondo, most of the Yorubas from that axis. And then you find Biafrans who are always exploring. You will find them everywhere because of electronics they sell,
Okay.
Yeah.
So the referral has to do with the rail line that goes there as a point of okay.
Yes.
Okay. What about Panya?
Somewhere in those that went to Cameroon, right?
Panya.
Panya. There's a community that even bears Panya. Do you know that? Panya
Where?
in Cameroon.
In Cameroon, okay.
In Cameroon, yes, in Cameroon. And there's a village in the Ogoja province. There's a location, a local government, Boki, where one of the major towns there is called Panya. You understand?
Okay.
So the influence went through. Yes. In fact, I know of some families that were, excited because of the Bakassi issue. Some of them that are from Ecom and all the axis there. They are from Panya. They are still there in their community, So those names, rings a bell when you're looking at that early period of time when movement, trades, and all of that. There are so many Biafrans who are living in these communities, like the Panya community. Yes. I have a friend who actually grew up there. Okonkwo is he's in Owerri right now. So the people there used to come to university in Cross River here, the University of Calabar, and the other high colleges here, high school colleges here.
Wow.
So I think we can do a lot. We can do a lot. I want to suggest. I sent you an email. I said we should. I want to volunteer. We need to teach Biafrans how to use this technology. You see what happened in Egypt? Twitter was the one that called everybody, woke everybody up. What's the name of the movement that started, the revolution that the Twitter young man started with that. And if we can walk through this, in the school system right now, colleges, universities, the young people do not talk about they don't talk much about what is going on. Because this Fulani through Nigerian Universities Commission have carefully handled the programming to make sure they don't get into the media. But alternative media, social media, is the way forward for us to increase the heat. You need to increase the volume because what you're doing, you need to increase that tempo so well that, in fact, they will be burning. They will have nothing else to say. Yes.
Yes.
So I want to say there should be some way. I don't know. The new app, Enter Biafra app. You need to tweak that app. Have some links there on this no election post. Let people have that opportunity to download this app, and then listen to the radio through the app, and also visit a particular link that will teach you some things that you need to know how to manage yourself. At least just some other videos that others might just post there. Learn how to tweak. Every day, most people have smartphones, but they don't know how much data you need to use. Some of those people in the remote communities, the internet is all over the place. That's the greatest mistake they made to our own advantage is Obasanjo giving us this GSM because they were still holding on to it over a long time. So now that everybody has this smartphone, they can afford it. Thank God to China. Let us start teaching them because it's going to be a lot. The demand for knowledge, information will be too high. So let's use this opportunity to use Enter Biafra app to be able to communicate, teaching how to, prepare for Biafra. Prepare in every aspect of our lives. How to defend yourself. Look at, I've studied the Israelis when the Israeli nation came to formation. They started planning right from, the women who conceive of babies because they were always gunshots. Boom, 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 boom. They were guns shooting. And over the time that, the Israeli nation began to form, you will see that the children started growing up, becoming so violent. The only thing they had was gun shootings and killings everywhere.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We have to stop because a lot of people are calling, and I just extended this program, and you have spoken for like 9 minutes now. You've spoken, so almost 10 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you.
All right, please. We do not have this time. I just extended this time for for a reason. SMY is calling again.
Odogu Biafra.
Yes, there. That's it. You've called back.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Only actually opportunity to congratulate that man who that voicemail he played from Belgium.
Yes.
That voicemail is an eye opener to India Maho.
Yes.
Because we're going to the turning point now. We're going to the turning point that if you cannot beat them, you join them.
Yes.
That man got but many other peoples. Because I forgot that now. Yeah, so it's better them to turn around now to join the moving train that before or delay. So that gospel that man who preach and happy player. I want to know that my Ubehane knows that at all.
Yes, yes.
At all. Not come on here now. That okay the earlier before it is late.
Exactly.
So thank God for playing that first match. And the man before this coming fundraising at the man gap. Oh, it's so life. Okay, yeah. Hey.
All right.
Okay, just so never slack down. Because under they are biting front and back. This one is slack down, but never ever in this world. Come here. Now you're gonna pray. I am not near my young ways.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chikezie Super Chat, Chikezie PayPal Super Chat. Thank you very much. We acknowledge your. Thank you for your support. You're welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to say that our people should consider Molotov cocktail, because I remember that OEM said it one time for their protection, because Molotov cocktail.
We are not here to discuss how to use self-defense. We are not here to teach our people self-defense. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, and we continue. Pickett, you are calling again. You're welcome to the program.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Okay.
Ndewo. Ndewo.
Who are the main disciple? Your disciple of Oyoga Bo, Ogea no here. On the Moyoga Kusrime. Let me hear Oga Kuzilea. If I go right there, if they come up again. Because Oga,
just go ahead. No need. Go ahead.
Okay. So Oga, Oga is only I could speak the what to go Namdekan. So it's about Maria at that time. So now let's let us jump in. Because I'm I got the anya. Everyone must produce and more. You went aware. If you will cheer, you say what Nigeria. And the year I'll come born of an email. So some what I did you? You want to get you never did you one naturally when you were the Juria. And then I put you them. I am warrior. And I'm very happy now. The correct good is spelling of Chuku or Kabia Mana program who are Fugiadios. It depends on the man and a cool maybe the program. Remember those things are from the spelling that CHIUKW. I was the spelling of brought CHU. Chica Fichinile. The area west side I will put I Macavola Super
Ludu Masero. I need to see you. Instead of CHI, oh God.
Instead of Chi Uku.
Job with Chiku, outside, now for side, the rest of you. It's correct, spiritually from it for Oje Kaya. So, I know one day, I'm not going to be for again. On one program, I write lecture here now. Not the kind of dog there. One Barcelona, Madrid, Gaddafi, Victoria, one of those places. I said it there a long time ago, so many years ago. Due to that. So, yeah, but have their way.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have to bring other people. Thank you.
And that's the point. So, this is correct here. And they have women dream that now. Yeah, I will correct to spell that. Yes, I got it. So.
Well, I correct again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have this last caller. You're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Good day, sir.
Good day and good morning from here.
Abum Mwafo and Abum Onye Biafra.
Mwafo and Onye Biafra.
Iyi na-eme dị anyị mma.
Ndewo.
Biko, mma ndị nzama lechara anya sị na ọ dịghị nkọ. Ọ nwe onye nyere gị afa. Onye asị na ịbụ nri ọkụkọ dị n'aka ndị zu. And ekwetere m. Biko, na ukwu ọ nwe fensị ka anyị yọ. Mgbe a na-eme broadcast, ọ nwere ndị nọ na-ede ka a mara ka a ga-esi wee mee ndị a niile. Ọ ga-adị ka ọ nwere fensị ka nsị. Ndị a niile nwere ike ọ bụrụkwa na bụkwa okpukpu arịarị.
Yes.
Integration or not integrating. And integrated, we have to be very, very careful.
Yes.
Because how will you keep a maybe a
Of course.
Agenda and focus is already on the move.
Which are you there?
We should be focused, and our aim is our aim.
Yes.
Yes, they are exposing themselves. That is the spirit of Biafra working.
Exactly.
The only thing, they know the right thing to do, and they should follow the right channel to get the right information and integrate themselves.
Exactly.
There.
Which are you there? All right, Engineer Denibo have been calling, and if I didn't take your call, it is not a good thing.
Good evening. Good morning from my side.
Good evening. I have been saying the last caller, almost 3 people now. So I hope that your own is going to be the last one.
Yes, you will say very fast so that it is weekend.
Yes.
This your platform and what you're doing is an enlightenment. It is said that information is the greatest thing in the world.
Yes.
The information you have been disseminating to different parts of Biafrans who are living in different parts of the world is great. Unique about Kafancha. Kafachambu, a rare line almost at the center of Nigeria.
Yes.
It's Lagos, Nigeria, North, Yagafi Kafachan. That's why it's great. You see, when Potako, Gain, Gugama, Kodmat, Yagafi Kafachan, the you can.
Wow.
So you are enlightening everybody.
Yes.
Moreover, you are just that way the Panya. That Panya, Panya.
Yes.
Panya is meaning Espanol. Our people in the 1950s and 1950s, the name Espanol. The space another name for Spain. It's the way it just has French. They call it Francais.
Yes.
Because you like Britain, they call it Bretagne.
Yes.
So Espanol is named for Spanish.
Wow.
So people who get about 1950s, when I call Plantain, they call it Nigeria Gerepanya. But it's the educate our father and grandfather. But the last time done at Cameroon, before Ibanye Equatorial Guinea, and appear Lokonje. After that town, Lokonje, you enter Equatorial Guinea. The former capital of the first capital of Equatorial Guinea is called Fernandapur.
Yes,
before having second new capital, 1980s, Anapo Bata.
Just as you have Sao Tome a Principe, you can see where Gabon, Libreville, Port-Gentil, Lambarane, and Somita. Iwe Chukwonye and Kisi from Congo, Brazzaville, then we hear the unique about Congo. You know, we DRC, the Democratic Republic of the capital, Brazzaville. Then when Cable, the second one, Congo. You ask this, your program is enlightening to Biafrans worldwide. And this is where Biafra as a nation will go. In fact, when Biafra will come, this is my own suggestion, we'll have a university of life. In that university of life, we have so many faculties. One of the faculties I'm proposing in Biafra, in one of our universities, will be faculty of fear.
Yes.
Because fear is the greatest thing that holds. There are so many departments in that faculty.
Wow.
Fear of the unknown, fear of tomorrow, fear of self, fear of the spirit, fear of the disaster. So Biafra is going to be a great nation that will open the eyes of the whole Africans. Look, your program, as I've always said, is the greatest enlightenment of the. You said that you are a disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. In the Bible, when Jesus Christ was leaving this earth, he entrusted the gospel to the hand of Peter. Which will say, Peter, or said, Peter, 3 times called Peter. So Peter was the person who boy a rock. Peter means in French we call Peter Pierre, which is rock, okute. And okute and cable. It got one before the arrival of the New Testament at the time of Moses. And then when Moses took the Israelites out of Egypt, he's not the one that took them into the promised land. It was Joseph. It was Joshua. Joshua was the great man in the history of Israel leading to promised land. That Moses was said to be the meekest man in the universe. Moses was very meek. But Joshua, I'm telling you, it is to make a Joshua said. Joshua was strong. All the good book of Exodus, go Leviticus, all the 5 books before they enter into the promised land. And you are taking the lead. You're taking that the lead into the promise. I'm just saying it, the light at the end of the tunnel. Just like I've always said, I'm not going to thank you. I'm going to thank the Almighty God, Jehovah, that made you what you are. You were devised and conceived from the womb for this. This is not a human being. And when you're not affair with ordinary eyes, it is the Almighty that made it that way. I'm not going to praise it. I'm not going to, but that divine being, Almighty that made it. And it takes so many of your time. Let me just cut this short. Please keep it up. The Alpha is assured 2023.
Yes.
Have a good time. Bye. Good morning.
Much.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. This is our last caller for real. We are leaving and we'll start again tomorrow. Do not miss our broadcast tomorrow where we are going to discuss a lot of these things that we just point out today. And so from here, from me, is good evening. Thank you very much. May God bless Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless Professor Akintoye. May God bless our Eastern Security Network, all our gallant men, all our alliances. May God bless Omo Adam and their husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless all of you that are supporting us one way or the other. All the people that have given us super chat today, including those that are going to give us super chat. May God bless all of you. May God bless Isaac. May God bless Indians and also. May God bless all our e-ways. May God bless all our Ezewanyis and the pastors and priests and all of you. May God bless you that are praying for us one way or the other. May God bless you. From here, from me, is what we call good evening. And see you.
And minds. Oh, there is something. Is this how Biafra is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state. Because as they say, when we come to the paragon, you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be doing Biafra. I'll be putting everything that I have into it. So go and search your conscience, all of you, and say and ask yourself, am I ready for this battle? We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle. Battle of hearts and minds. Oh, there is something. Is this how Biafra is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be the head of state.
Because as they say, where we come from, you can never tell what you wake up and find a black man doing the next morning. No. I am the only person that I can vouch for that tomorrow morning I'll be doing my Biafra. I'll be putting everything that I have into it. So go and search your conscience, all of you, and say and ask yourself, am I ready for this battle? We are in a very dangerous phase of the battle. Battle of hearts and minds. No, they insult it. Is this how Biafra is going to be? It will be a dictatorship. It will be this. And I have told them I will not be